Why do we feel butterflies in our stomach when nervous? Welcome to Unlimited Quest. Today, we're exploring a fascinating and common phenomenon, the sensation of butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous. This feeling, which many of us have experienced before a big presentation, a first date, or any moment of anticipation, is a unique blend of biology, psychology, and even a bit of evolutionary history. In this video, we'll break down what happens inside your body during those nerve-wracking moments, discuss the science behind it, explore historical and cultural perspectives, and even share some strategies to manage and embrace this natural response. When you feel nervous, your body sets off a series of complex reactions that prepare you for action. This is primarily governed by the autonomic nervous system, ANS, which controls involuntary functions like your heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. The ANS has two main parts: the sympathetic nervous system, SNS, and the parasympathetic nervous system, PNS. When faced with a stressful situation, the sympathetic nervous system springs into action, triggering what's commonly known as the fight or flight response. This response is the body's way of preparing to handle a perceived threat, even if that threat is simply the anticipation of a challenging situation. Stress hormones, such as adrenaline and cortisol, are released into your bloodstream. These hormones increase your heart rate, boost your energy levels, and importantly, redirect blood flow away from non-essential functions, like digestion, to your muscles. This redirection is one of the key reasons behind the fluttery, unsettled feeling in your stomach. Your digestive system, which includes a complex network known as the enteric nervous system, often called the second brain, is particularly sensitive to these stress hormones. As blood flow to the stomach decreases, the muscles in your digestive tract contract in unusual ways, contributing to that characteristic sensation of butterflies. This physiological response is not random. It's a finely tuned system designed to help you react quickly in moments of high stress. To dive a bit deeper, it helps to understand how the two branches of the autonomic nervous system work together. The sympathetic nervous system is all about immediate action. When it's activated, your body shifts into a state of heightened awareness and readiness. The increased production of adrenaline not only sharpens your senses, but also prepares your muscles for rapid response, which is essential in dangerous situations. On the other side, the parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for calming the body down after the danger has passed. It promotes what's known as the rest and digest state, allowing your body to recover, digest food, and restore energy. However, when you're in the midst of a stressful situation, the balance tips heavily in favor of the sympathetic system. This imbalance is what creates the momentary discomfort in your stomach, essentially a trade-off where your body sacrifices optimal digestive function to prioritize your immediate survival. The sensation of butterflies in your stomach is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. For our ancestors, the fight or flight response was not just a reaction. It was a matter of life and death. When a predator was near, the ability to rapidly mobilize energy and focus on immediate threats was crucial for survival. The redirection of blood from the stomach to the muscles allowed for a quicker, more effective escape. While today's challenges are rarely as dramatic as facing a wild animal, the underlying mechanisms remain the same. The evolutionary adaptations that once saved lives now help us deal with modern stresses, be it public speaking, interviews, or even emotional moments. Although the threats have changed, our bodies still react in the same way. The butterflies are a vestigial reminder of a time when every stressful situation could have been a fight for survival. Beyond the physical processes, the feeling of butterflies in your stomach is also intertwined with your psychological state. Emotions, particularly anxiety and anticipation, have a powerful effect on how your body reacts. When you're about to face something important, your brain starts to process a mix of excitement and fear. This mental cocktail intensifies the physical symptoms produced by the fight or flight response. Psychologists suggest that this mind-body connection plays a crucial role in how we experience emotions. For example, the anticipatory anxiety before a performance or public speech can amplify the physical sensations, creating a feedback loop. Your brain perceives the physical discomfort as confirmation of the stakes involved, which in turn makes you even more nervous. Understanding this interplay can help you reframe your experience. Instead of viewing the butterflies as a negative sign, you can see them as a natural response that indicates you're fully engaged and ready for a challenge. The phenomenon of butterflies in your stomach is a prime example of the mind-body connection. Our emotions aren't just confined to our minds. They manifest physically in a variety of ways. This connection is evident in how stress can lead to muscle tension, headaches, or digestive issues. When you feel nervous, your body doesn't keep that information locked away. It responds physically. Recognizing this connection can be empowering. By understanding that the fluttery feeling is simply your body's way of gearing up for action, you can start to manage your response more effectively. Instead of fighting against the sensation, you can learn to channel that energy into something productive. Whether it's preparing for a presentation, a big meeting, or a personal challenge, embracing the butterflies can be a step toward harnessing your full potential. Many people, from public speakers to athletes, have experienced the sensation of butterflies before a big event. Consider a musician about to perform on stage. While the initial nerves might seem overwhelming, those same sensations can sharpen focus and boost performance. Similarly, athletes often talk about how a rush of adrenaline before a game helps them stay alert and perform at their peak. These personal anecdotes underscore an important point. The butterflies aren't necessarily a sign of impending failure or disaster. Instead, they're a natural, adaptive response that can be turned to your advantage. By learning to interpret these sensations as signals of readiness rather than as warnings of doom, you can shift your perspective and even improve your performance in high-pressure situations. While the occasional flutter in your stomach is a normal part of experiencing nervousness, chronic stress tells a different story. When your body is constantly in a state of high alert, the repeated activation of the fight or flight response can lead to long-term health issues. Over time, persistent stress can contribute to digestive disorders like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and other gastrointestinal disturbances. Moreover, chronic stress can impair your overall health, affecting everything from your immune system to your cardiovascular health. It's important to recognize when stress is becoming a regular part of your life and to take proactive steps to manage it. Techniques like regular exercise, mindfulness meditation, and cognitive behavioral strategies can help reduce the harmful effects of chronic stress, ensuring that your body's natural responses remain beneficial rather than detrimental. For many, learning to manage the butterflies is a key part of overcoming anxiety and performing at their best. Here are some effective strategies. Mindfulness and meditation. Practicing mindfulness can help you become more aware of your bodily sensations without becoming overwhelmed by them. Meditation techniques have been shown to lower stress hormone levels and promote a sense of calm. Deep breathing exercises. Slow, deep breaths can help counteract the rapid breathing often associated with anxiety. Techniques like diaphragmatic breathing encourage full oxygen exchange, reducing tension and calming your nervous system. Progressive muscle relaxation. This method involves tensing and then slowly releasing different muscle groups. Focusing on the physical sensations helps you gain control over the stress response and diminishes the intensity of the butterflies. Cognitive reframing. Often, the negative thoughts that accompany nervousness can intensify the physical sensations. Learning to challenge and reframe these thoughts can turn anxiety into a more manageable and even positive experience. Regular exercise. Physical activity is one of the best ways to reduce overall stress. Exercise releases endorphins, your body's natural mood enhancers, which can help regulate your nervous system and reduce anxiety. Healthy lifestyle choices. Adequate sleep, balanced nutrition, and proper hydration all play a role in maintaining your body's ability to cope with stress. Small changes in your daily routine can make a significant difference in how often and how intensely you experience nervousness. One of the most exciting areas of research in recent years has been the study of the gut-brain axis. This term describes the complex communication network between your digestive system and your brain. The gastrointestinal tract is home to trillions of bacteria that influence not only digestion, but also mood and overall mental health. Research suggests that a healthy gut can contribute to a more balanced emotional state, while an unhealthy gut may exacerbate feelings of anxiety. Incorporating probiotics, prebiotics, and fiber-rich foods into your diet can promote a healthy gut microbiome. In turn, this may help mitigate some of the negative physical sensations associated with stress, including the butterflies in your stomach. The experience of nervous butterflies isn't unique to modern society. It has been recognized throughout history. Ancient texts and cultural anecdotes often describe a similar fluttering sensation, as a natural response to intense emotions. In some cultures, this sensation was even interpreted as a mystical sign, indicating that the soul was stirring in response to a significant event. These historical accounts remind us that the mind-body connection has been a subject of fascination for centuries. While today we have scientific explanations for these phenomena, the cultural interpretations add a rich layer of meaning to our understanding of human emotion. They also serve as a reminder that while our environments have changed, our basic biological responses have remained remarkably consistent over time. In today's fast-paced world, experiencing butterflies in your stomach can be a sign of personal growth. Whether you're stepping into a new role, facing a challenging conversation, or embarking on an exciting new journey, that fluttery feeling can be a powerful indicator that you're engaging fully with life. Many experts in personal development suggest that acknowledging and embracing your nervousness is a crucial part of overcoming challenges and achieving success. By reframing the butterflies as a sign of readiness and potential, you can shift your perspective from one of fear to one of empowerment. This shift in mindset not only helps reduce the physical discomfort, but also boosts your confidence and performance in high-pressure situations. Embracing your natural responses, rather than trying to suppress them, can lead to a more authentic and resilient version of yourself. The study of stress responses and the gut-brain connection is an evolving field, with new insights emerging all the time. Scientists are continually exploring how stress hormones influence not just our physical reactions, but also our long-term health and behavior. For example, researchers are investigating how chronic activation of the sympathetic nervous system may affect brain function and contribute to conditions like anxiety and depression. This ongoing research is opening up new possibilities for treating stress-related disorders. By understanding the precise mechanisms behind the butterflies in your stomach, scientists hope to develop targeted therapies that can help manage anxiety more effectively. While much remains to be discovered, the current body of research provides a strong foundation for understanding why we experience these sensations and how we might one day mitigate their negative effects. Understanding why we experience butterflies in our stomach isn't just academic. It has real-world applications that can improve your daily life. For instance, if you recognize that this sensation is a natural response to stress, you can better prepare for high-pressure situations. Whether you're giving a presentation, going into an interview, or facing a difficult conversation, knowing that your body is simply reacting as it always has can help reduce panic and increase focus. Many people have successfully used techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing to transform nervous energy into positive momentum. By incorporating these strategies into your routine, you can not only manage the butterflies, but also harness them to boost your performance and well-being. This practical approach to understanding your body's signals can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. As we've explored today, the sensation of butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous is a multifaceted phenomenon. It's a blend of biological processes, evolutionary history, and psychological responses that all come together to create that familiar, fluttery feeling. While the underlying science explains that it's a natural response designed to prepare you for action, the experience is also deeply personal and can be influenced by your mindset and life experiences. By learning to understand and manage these sensations, you can transform nervousness from a source of anxiety into a signal of readiness and opportunity. Every time you feel those butterflies, remember that your body is simply doing what it's designed to do, gearing up for the challenges and adventures that lie ahead. Embrace that energy, channel it into your passions, and let it remind you of your incredible capacity to grow and adapt. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the science and psychology behind the butterflies in your stomach. If you enjoyed this exploration, please take a moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments below, subscribe to Unlimited Quest for more fascinating discussions, and share this video with family and friends who might be curious about the mysteries of the human body. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop your quest for knowledge.